Alright, well, in this part I decided to do something that actually wasn't a hypercar, and it is the Ascari KZ1R. I decided to do this because I was looking through my cars, because I didn't know which one I wanted to do next, and I was looking through my cars, and I was like, oh, I have this, and I actually have never looked at it before, never upgraded it, never anything, and it's a supercar too, and I don't personally have a supercar that I have that like is my go-to supercar. I have a bunch of different ones, but I don't have a go-to one. But yeah, well, I like how is that the engine? Yep. I like how the engine, actually, is that the engine? I don't think the engine, it might just be a fan in there. I like how the front of it opens though. Oh wow, that's interesting. There's no, oh wow. Oh, the trunk and the, oh wow, that's the first time I've seen this. The trunk and the, I was trying to close the trunk. The trunk, okay, okay. This is the first time I've seen a car where the trunk and the engine are in the back. That's actually kind of interesting. Wow. I'm actually interested. I'm more interested in this car now. I didn't know that. Like, I literally just looked at the car and went, this is actually kind of cool. Let's see. And it actually has a ton of different upgrades. And personally, I like my cars being all-wheel drive. And especially when all-wheel drive doesn't really hurt anything. Like, the handling and the braking stat really don't matter. Like, when it says, when something hurts it, it doesn't really matter. Because normally, like, this will be 10 anyway. But, like, especially when all-wheel drive does this, I really like it. And, like, boom, look at the stats already before any other than no engine upgrades, no nothing yet. And it already is that high. And it's pretty light, so it's under 3,000. Alright, let's see. But I do like cars. I like upgrading supercars and pretty much everything that's not a hypercar. Because you can actually change things, like example, like with this one, you could change the engine, twin turbo. You could add that and a bunch of other things to this car. Actually, before I do this, I should show the base engine upgrades that dropped. Like the base engine, you can add a twin turbo or a supercharger, but I don't know why you would. Either of them, honestly, I don't know why you wouldn't upgrade the engine, because it just gets better. Like even in rear wheel drive, the car just gets straight up better with that. So I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, to me, I don't know why you wouldn't upgrade this engine, but that's up to you. Only thing that sucks is now I gotta do all these upgrades again. But yeah, I definitely like this car. Definitely has potential. That's why I like pretty much anything that isn't a hypercar, because I do enjoy like actually being able to say, hey, this car was decent before, but I can really supercharge it with this, this, and this. Also, look at the top speed is almost 10 already. Like, and that's without the, I'm not even gonna attempt the suspension. It's almost at 10, and that's, look, I thought the tires should, or the tires or the transmission should push it to 10. See, like, look at all this stuff I can change. Look, 10. Oh, like look at the stats on this supercar. Also, I've noticed sometimes the differential will mess with the top speed and stuff. I'm not worried about it in this car. Also, already has the best tires. Oh no, the top speed might stay at 10 or 9.9, depending on the rim. Well, yeah, I think top speed is gonna stay at 10 unless the spoilers want to do it. I'm curious if it has spoilers. Yeah, okay. I'm curious what the spoiler is then. Let's see if it does the thing. See, yup. Oh wow, actually removing the spoiler makes it a 10. I'm gonna put the spoiler back though, because I do like the spoiler on it. I'll take the hit. Without the spoiler, its top speed is 269, and with the spoiler, it is. It's not, like, to me, that's not worth it for as big as it says the handling and braking thing it changes is. It's not worth it to me. 267, 263. I'll leave it without that. So yeah, that's the only thing though about cars like this, where you do change when you pretty much completely upgrade the engine, is it costs like the new engine costs normally like 40,000, 25,000. That plus the twin turbo plus all the other stuff usually adds to the price. And I'm pretty sure I got this either I got this car as a gift or I got it from the wheel. Oh, there's no free wheel spin on this one. That's the first time I've seen that one. I'm curious what a skill song is, though. I don't know what that would mean, but that's the first time I've seen that one. And as usual, I'm gonna do the drag. As usual, I'm gonna do the drag race and then the other race. I'm curious what time it'll get. So let's see. And of course, none of the cars that I'm testing have the drag tires, so they could always do better than what they actually do in the drag test. And I wish this thing would go away so it's not constantly making the ding noise. Like I'm not doing that. Wasn't looking at the road. I was looking at the timer for it. Okay, it's gone finally. I don't know how I feel about that turning. I'm gonna actually, it does. It's taking a little bit to get to its top speed though. Well, never mind. It took a little bit to get to its top speed, but the second it reached a straightaway, it accelerated real quick.
You have arrived at your
It is weird. It reminds me of the body change you can get to the Aventador with the way the tires are. Like the tires have the little the thing bolted on around them. Reminds me of the upgrade to I think it's called the Liberty City upgrade to the Aventador. But yeah, I do really like the trunk and the engine in the back though. That is a cool design to me. Also, I still forgot to check the torque and weight and everything now that it's upgraded. And I'll do that before the other race. And hopefully I don't forget. But yeah, I'm curious though. I can't remember where I got this car, but it doesn't seem pretty good. Curious how it'll turn. That's the horn. Why do I have a? I was doing that a lot last video too, because I was trying to look back. I don't know what the horn that is. It did about less than 9. As long as most cars do between 8 and 9 because that drag race is so short. But it does show one of the races I went against a car. I don't remember what it is, but it straight up. I keep trying to go to the map the long way. I don't even know why I'm opening the map. It's right there. But I went against this one car that just zoomed down the runway and did it in 7 seconds, 7.8, 7.9. And it's the fastest I've ever seen it. Okay, the braking isn't great in this car. But that was the fastest I've seen it done, in under 8. I've never seen it under 8 other than that. It was a computer too. So I'm interested in that car, and I'm going to have to figure out how to get it and what it is. But that thing zoomed. But yeah. Hopefully, the braking isn't good. Hopefully it has good turning. I do want to try and actually change this car. Maybe not change the car, but I still didn't look at the stats. Still didn't look at the stats. I forgot again. I'll check it. Oh look, the same. Look, it's the car right next to me. That's one of the few times I've actually had the same car in the race as me, too. It's very rare. But yeah, I do want to add something in the car so it's just not all black. I do want to add maybe download somebody else's customization, and if not, I'll just add a couple colors to it so it's not just straight black. It's a good sign when first and second place is this car. It's a good sign for it. Because the computer knows what they're doing. I don't do many supercar races though. And when I do, I normally do the Huracan. Part of this is me driving, and this is the reason I'm hitting the wall so much. And part of it is the car's brakes aren't as strong as I thought. It's not braking as fast as I think it will, so I keep hitting the wall. But yeah, I do like it though. That spoiler upgrade honestly might be worth it to add to the braking. I don't know though. Like that could have been handled better, but that one was on me. But I don't know. It might not need it honestly. I don't know. It would have been more. I don't know. I think it'll be fine as long as you brake a little earlier. Actually, I'm curious now with some of the supercars, because this one had a ton of upgrades, and I'm curious now. I want to go through and look at some of the supercars. And all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm ahead of the computer by so much that I'm not super paying attention. But also, like, the fact that almost every race I do against the computer, I'm so far ahead. And again, when I used the I think it was the Sienna that race. Okay, that was the Huracan. I saw a Lambo. It was a Huracan. But so the fact that I'm so far ahead in almost every single race, and then when I used the Sienna, I think I lost that race. I think I came second that race with the Sienna. I think that proves to me that maybe I'm just not good at the car. The car is really not meant. I think I made it all-wheel drive, but it's really not meant to be all-wheel drive. But to me, that proves I have no reason to use it. Yeah, I do want to look at, before I end this, I do want to look at the torque and stuff for the car because I did completely forget. Okay. Also, I still have to do the other 2 wheel spins that I said at the end of the last one. I meant to honestly do them at the beginning. And then again, I forgot. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, I think at the last part I got 200,000. I think I ended up winning spoiler. I think I ended up winning 2,000 at the end on my second wheel spin. And I think that pretty much paid for these 2 cars, like between the upgrades and everything. Well, no, because I bought the other one. Never mind. Ignore that. It pretty much paid for this one. This one being like 1.1. It didn't. So I should have a. Okay, I don't know where I spent the rest of the money at. Because if I wanted 2,000, I'm confused. What did I spend? I don't know. I'm missing money now. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Why I have. Cause I feel like I should have $1 million because I spent I had 900 and I spent 100 on that. Well, you know what it was? I had 100 before this. You know what? That's where I'm messing up. I'm thinking before I did the wheel spin I had 100. It was after the wheel spin. All right, let's see. I'm not. It's light too. It's really 2.6. Torque's a little low, but it'll be fine. Alright, well, time to see what I get from the 2 wheel spins I have. Hopefully, honestly, at this point, either I want a Forza car or I want money. Nothing else really matters from the wheel spins. And because it's doing the thing, I couldn't open it again. Yeah, all I care about is probably the money or a Forza edition car. Just because they're different. Or just like, and when I mean Forza edition, I don't mean just the Forza edition of cars. I mean just new cars. Or like the special cars you can only get from the wheel spins. Also, again, I'll only do 2. And I do want to check out that Cadillac. And see what it was. Like, I don't mind just getting cars like that. Because I think I might have got this one from that. Or either I got this one from getting 10 stars on something. But I don't mind getting just cars. But I'd rather get like the either exclusive cars or just money, because then I can buy what I want. Alright, it was Cadillac. Oh, I think it might be the only Cadillac, yeah. I don't know, it's a muscle. I might look into that. But I think I'm going to end this. But honestly, I do like the car. I'd recommend it. I would have to see the price and stuff because I don't know where I got mine from. But yeah, I think it's a good car. Like, I think it's a good car. I probably should start doing photo mode more, honestly, just to get a better view of the car. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the car though. I'm gonna have to look and see what other supercars. I might do another supercar next. I'm gonna try to do other cars than hypercars. So I'll probably do, especially I might do another supercar because I'd probably need to get a good one, or not a good one, but like get a main one. But yeah, if not, I'll do something. I'll do a car that's different. I'm gonna try to stay away from like super high end, super expensive cars. One, because I don't have money, and two, there's other types of cars. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna end this part here, or I'm gonna end.